Good afternoon, everyone. My name is April Courtney out of Dallas, Texas, representing Team TNT, and I have the pleasure this afternoon to introduce a dynamic young lady. Now, I would not be on this phone had it not been for the picture that she posted 2 years ago after showing her incredible 4-month weight loss. And I am so very thankful that she shared this blessing with me, and she has taken some time out of her day this afternoon to share on this call with you guys and host our product and business F3X opportunity call. Her name is Executive Shauna Hightower, former fifth grade school teacher, and she is a woman of God. She is someone who just is a selfless leader. She always takes time out to help those who want to be helped. So without any further ado, at this time, I would like to introduce you all to our executive, Shauna Hightower, out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Shauna, are you there?
Yes, Executive April Courtney, I am here, and I thank you so much for that fabulous introduction. But before you move out of the way, if you could just take a couple of minutes to share what the products and the opportunity have done for you, I would be very appreciative.
You know I will, Shauna. Well, and I'm going to try to make it as brief as I can because you know I can get long-winded when I share my testimony. But I found out about the products in July of 2012. At the time, I was unemployed. I had been unemployed for a year and a half. So I wasn't the same April Courtney that my friends knew. I was depressed. I was not confident about myself, and I was gaining weight every single day, just feeding my depression with my favorite foods that were unhealthy. And I came across your picture, Shauna, where you dropped 60 pounds in 4 months, and you had a smile on your face that I hadn't seen on mine in a long time. And I didn't know you, but I went through your Facebook page, and I saw that every month, you know, the smile was getting bigger and the waist was getting smaller. And I had to reach out to you to find out what these products were because all natural lose 8 to 15 pounds in 8 days. That's what caught my attention. And after doing my own research, seeing that I'm such a huge skeptic, and just like a lot of people on this line, I have tried so many things to lose weight that I have really just kind of given up. And when I saw that the company guaranteed weight loss and I had a 30-day empty container money-back guarantee, I realized I had nothing to lose. If I lost some weight and I didn't like how I felt, I could get my money back. So I stepped out on faith and I gave it a try. And let me tell you, Shauna, I did not want to do this by myself. So I did reach out to a couple of my girlfriends and tell them that I ordered a fat-burning system that guaranteed weight loss. And thanks to you sharing your testimony, they jumped on board with me. So by the time I reached my third day using these products, I was down 7 pounds and I had made half of my money back because the company sent me these pink thank you checks simply by just sharing this information with my girlfriends. After 8 days, I was down 13 pounds. I had made more than my money back because I couldn't keep this to myself. I had to tell people on Facebook. I had to contact my former coworkers. I let the people at my church see me and ask about it. And, you know, after 7 months, not only had I already lost my 30 pounds in 5 weeks, but I had maintained that weight loss. I had helped so many people to just research these products for themselves that I had made so much money, in fact, that I have not had to return to corporate America in almost 3 years now. After 7 months, Shauna, you helped me to bring in over $11,000 monthly in residual income to where I can wake up without an alarm clock. I don't have to ask anyone for vacation time. I don't have to worry about whether or not I can go to the bathroom when I want to. I can live life on my own terms, and it's all thanks to you, thanks to F3X International, and thanks to this amazing company that helps us to get paid while we are losing weight. So thank you so much for allowing me to share my testimony, Shauna. I'm excited to hear all the testimonies that we're going to hear on this call tonight. The call is yours.
Thank you again, Executive April Courtney out of Dallas, Texas. I appreciate you again for welcoming the callers and introducing me. Again, as April just mentioned, my name is Shauna Hightower. I am out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I am the founder of Transformation University, and I want to welcome each and every one of you for taking time out of the middle of your day or morning for some of you to dial in to the F3X International Product Business Call. Here we have a proven system to help you with your health goals, to make more money, and to have more time to enjoy a better quality of life. And in just a few minutes, you're going to hear testimonies from people all across this country who will be sharing with you how they discovered life again using these products and how they have been able to get pink thank you checks in the mail just for sharing this gift of health with others. Very quickly, I got involved with the products over 2 years ago in March of 2012 after I watched my high school classmate, Sandra Watkins, drop 21 pounds in 2 weeks on Facebook, of all places. So at that point, I had to research and investigate this a little bit further to figure out what in the world she was doing. So I gave her a call, and when she told me that I was guaranteed, I said guaranteed to lose 8 to 15 pounds in 8 days using all-natural products because of the company's 30-day empty container 100% money-back guarantee. I mean, I would be foolish not to have taken the time to research everything, and I did just that. In fact, after looking everything over for about 20, 30 minutes, I called Sandra back, placed my order that same day. I got started, and in my first 8 days, I was blown away that I was down 14 pounds, 7 inches in an 8-day period of time. I went on to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. In 2 months, down 40 pounds. In 3 months, down 50. And that was my original goal because I needed to see the number 200 flash across my scale. And when I did that in 3 months' time, totally effortlessly with very little to no exercise, I said, okay, I have got to go for another 30, and I did. So in 8 months, I was down 80 pounds. Here I am over 2 years later, going into 3 years later, down 83 pounds, which is truly a testament that not only are you going to lose the weight, but get ready to lose weight for the last time. Also, in just a moment, I'm sure some of the testimonies are going to involve people who have been able to come off of all kinds of prescription medications. My brother was actually a type 2 diabetic who was taking 3 insulin shots a day, and after being on the products for 2.5 weeks, he was down 23 pounds. He took all the product ingredients and information into his doctor, and his doctor literally stood there and scratched his head, could not believe that these all-natural products had not only helped my brother to drop the weight, but they also helped to stabilize his blood sugar. So there was no longer a need for him to continue injecting his body with that insulin. So understand these products are not just changing lives, but they are saving people's lives on a daily basis. And you just heard Executive April Courtney mention how she has not been able to have to return to corporate America. Well, the good news for me is initially I wanted nothing to do with the business, just thought I wanted to lose weight. But how dare I even think that once I began to experience these products for myself? I'm telling y'all, I have not been able to shut up talking about them ever since. And in the process, I've made over $100,000. I've been able to walk away from my 5th grade classroom and teaching career of 16 years to now working from home and being my own boss. And wow, there is so much beauty in that in itself. It actually took me 11 months part-time with the company to build a 5-figure monthly income, and I did that for the first time in February of last year when I made $11,997.11 during the shortest month of the year of February. And I want to just give you one thing to think about, all of you who are dialing in to get more information. You know, and starting today and even before today, moving into the next, everyone is going to be making New Year's resolutions to get healthy, lose weight, and to make more money. And we have the ticket to helping people with all three of those New Year's resolutions here with our amazing company. So without further ado, and I'll be back a little bit later to share with you my experience that I have had with our amazing travel and vacation incentive program. But before I get to that, I want to stay here in the Oklahoma City area. I am looking for Miss Jo Mosley. She has an amazing testimony. I can't wait to see her a little bit later tonight. It is, of course, Tuesday Transformation Day, and all across the country there will be transformation parties. So you definitely want to get back with the person who invited you to the call to find out if there is a local transformation party in your area. Well, Jo, listen, this board is completely packed out in the middle of the day. So if you could push *6 on your phone to unmute yourself, we would love to hear your testimony.
Hello, Shauna. Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound great.
Well, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share my testimony. I have had amazing results with the products. I am just overjoyed. I'm excited. I thank God for Katrina for tagging me on her post, and I looked at them for probably a couple of months before I decided, okay, Jo, it's your time. You're not going to go another size larger. You're not going to buy any more clothes. You know, being an athlete, I was just uncomfortable in my body and my skin. I didn't like looking in the mirror, you know, just out of breath and just overweight. So when she posted her pictures, that's what stood out to me. I'm like, okay, I know her, you know. So I reached out to Katrina July 1st. I got started. In my first 6 days, I was down a whopping 10 pounds. I couldn't believe it. 8 days, down 15, and here today over 55 pounds. And I just thank God for this blessing. I'm willing to share with everyone. In 2007, I lost my son to obesity, so this is true and dear to my heart. I am trying to reach as many people as I can along with my team, and I just thank God that the company offers us pink thank you checks. We receive pink thank you checks for sharing our testimonies and helping others along this journey. You know, they don't invest in, you know, the movie stars and all the I'm sorry, I'm just too excited. But anyway, they pay us to share our testimonies. You know, we don't get paid to tell anyone about a good movie or anything like that. So my goal in my life is to spread this word to as many people as I can. I know that it works because I've tried it. And the people that I've invited on the call, I told you I would be on the call. So just listen to the other testimonies and just thank you for allowing me to share. And also, Shauna, I appreciate you and all the leaders in our 3,900 members group to help us and encourage us along our weight loss journey, as well as our time and financial freedom as well. So thank you all for being mentors, and thank you for letting me share.
Thank you so much, Jo. And you mentioned something right there on the very end that I think is so important. Once you place your order, you are not going to be left on your own to figure out how to be successful with these products and this opportunity, because you're going to be added to a 4,000-member support group where we're going to be there every step of the way, cheering you on to reaching your goals and beyond. So, again, Jo, I thank you for being able to share. Next, I'm going to move over to Idaho. I believe Eileen is in Idaho, and I just saw a post in one of our private groups where she has an amazing testimony to share with you guys already. She just got started on the product. And, Eileen, if you are there, I believe I have you unmuted. Go ahead and just share what has happened with you so far.
Hi, Shauna. I am so excited about these products. You just don't even know. I was needing something Listen, I moved from California to Idaho, and I was very active in California. I was a size 8 when I moved here 10 years ago, and have steadily been on the incline for that many years here. There's not a lot to do here in Idaho in the wintertime. It's like right now 10 below zero with the wind chill factor, and you can't get out and do things. I'm also a professional chef by trade, and I love food. And it's just really, really hard for me to, and I've tried everything, the juice diet, you know, all of that, and all of it just seemed to be attempts at failure. And I'm going to tell you something. This is so amazing, but I got with my 5th grade friend, Carmen, was watching her posts. I watched very carefully for, you know, quite a while and saw the results that she was getting. So, yes, of course, it piqued my interest. And so I contacted her, and she just marveled at how great these products were. And even her fiance, Billy, you know, he's struggled with the same things that I've struggled with, depression, you know, just no energy, bad moods, the whole 9 yards. And I finally just decided to invest in myself, and I decided to get these products. Listen, I've been on these products for 11 days, but not the 8 and 8. I'm only on my 3rd day of the 8 and 8 Ignite. And for 11 days, I just took, you know, just some of the supplements, but I didn't do the diet yet. And I already lost 12 pounds in 11 days, but I'm on my 3rd day of this 8 and 8 cleanse, and I'm going to tell you something. I just lost, like, overnight. I was weighing myself every single day for 3 days. I have been looking at the scale, and it's just, like, not going anywhere. And I woke up this morning, and it said I was down 6 pounds. And I'm just like, no way. No way. And then I told my husband, and I showed him, and he's like, nah. So I adjusted the scale. You know, I put it right exactly to 0. And I got on it again, and it still said I lost 6 pounds. On top of the weight that I had just lost, just not even doing this 8 and 8 cleanse, not watching what I ate, being a chef. I put on these spectacular holiday parties, ate rich food, I'm telling you, and I didn't even hardly bat an eye, and this weight is dropping off of me. And the scale is going the other direction than what I'm used to in the last 10 years, I'm telling you. And I couldn't have any more energy. I used to be a 4-cup-a-day coffee drinker, and it's not just a coffee cup size. It was those big cappuccino things that you get that, like, serves 4. And that's how I would muddle through. I would borrow fake energy from this caffeine all day long. And then I would crash in the afternoon, and I would lose all motivation and just feel, you know, nauseated and not good and on the come down from the caffeine. And so then I would have to drink another cup to get me through the rest of the day. And I'm telling you what, I have so much energy. I wake up every day now, like, with a purpose, and I wake up every single day excited. And I honestly, I just don't know where it's coming from, but this stuff, I am not kidding. I can't say any more great things. And lastly, before I suck up all the airtime here, because I could go on and on and on about this stuff, is I love the major support that we get from all of the team members, all of the sponsors, all of the personal attention that you get. But it's like a no-fail system. Like, no one's going to let you fall. No one's going to leave you hanging out in the wind. And here's your product. Now go take them and go lose weight. It's not about that. It's a major support group, and I feel supported. And I just lovingly dial the phone every day for these motivational calls, because you just don't feel alone in your struggle anymore, and you just feel uplifted, and there's no way you could go through the rest of your day without feeling so positive, so energetic, and so hopeful for the future, for your health, for your finances, for the well-being of your friends and family. There is something out there, and this stuff works. It just is working. It's working for me. So I'm just so thankful that you let me get my testimony in, my little tiny testimony. I've never really, spoke to anybody about this stuff, and I've never been so excited in my whole entire life. And thank you. Thank you so much for letting me share it with you.
You are so very welcome, and thank you, Eileen, for being available. Now, let me just clarify. You lost 6 pounds on day what?
This is my third day today. 6 pounds. But I'm going to tell you something.
Wow.
It's been 12 pounds in 11 days, really.
Wow. That is awesome. Congratulations to you again. Keep up the great work. And, you said something there, Eileen. You said it's just a small testimony that you were able to share. But, no, that testimony is huge because I know a lady out of Boca Raton, Florida, Miss Judy Legary, who was just battling trying to drop 6 pounds over a long period of time. And in 6 days, she was able to accomplish her goal once and for all. So, for you to lose 6 pounds that quickly, day 3, that is phenomenal. Keep up the great work. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Next, I want to take this call over to the East Coast, up to Maryland. I am looking to see if, and I don't know, my fingers are crossed, because this lady is a major in the United States Army. I know she is super, super busy. I'm sure she's at work now, and if she is able to share, she probably had to duck out into one of the hallways to do so. But Diva Allen, Major Diva Allen, if you are in a position to share, we would love for you to bless us with your testimony.
Shauna, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can. You sound great.
You must have knew, because I was running away from my cube as soon as I heard East Coast. I said, let me get up and get a head start and run out here in this hallway or duck into an empty office, and luckily nobody locked their door. But thank you so much for allowing me to share, and you're right, I am at work. I actually forgot that I was supposed to come to work today, so I came on a humble. How about that? But I found out about these amazing products back in July. I saw Shauna's post on Facebook. Ironically, when I had just returned from a consultation to get a tummy tuck and liposuction. And I went and I had my mind all made up to get this procedure done, had my money ready. And when I went to the consultation, they told me that it was going to cost $9,769. And in my mind, I was all right with paying that amount of money because everything that I've tried, it did not work. And that just goes to show that how desperate we can get sometime without even realizing that we're desperate. So when I got back to work that day, I went on Facebook and checked my Facebook, and that's when I saw Shauna's post. It said lose 8 to 15 pounds in 8 days, and I was like, it's not real. It can't be real. So I looked, and I contacted her, and I told her my struggles and where I had just come from. And without even knowing who I was, I didn't know her, she told me, she said, Diva, don't do that. Don't let them cut on you. Try these products first. If the products don't work, you can get all your money back. That right there sort of kind of rang loud and clear to me because everything else that I've tried, I was not able to get my money back. As a matter of fact, everything that I had tried was sitting in a drawer at home, and I hadn't finished it because it didn't work. So I said, all right, so eventually I went on and I ordered my products. And in my first 3 days, I got confused and messed up, but I still lost 6 pounds. in 3 days. So I got my battle rhythm, as I like to call it, and I was on track from day 4 on. So after I finished my first 8 days, I was down 13.8 pounds and 8.5 inches. I was completely shocked because that's the only thing that I've tried that worked. In addition to that, and I must not have been paying attention to Shauna when she was telling me about the pink thank you checks and the getting paid part, I was also able to get pink thank you checks. And when I first got pink thank you checks, I was confused because I thought maybe it was a refund for something that I bought. And it was because I had shared the blessing with a couple of people that were looking at me drop weight right before their eyes, and everybody wanted to know what I was doing. And just like Shauna said, she couldn't keep quiet about it, and she told me that I was not going to be able to shut up, and I was not. I was telling people, and, I mean, they saw me losing the weight before I even saw me losing the weight. So in addition to it being a health blessing, it's been a financial blessing. It helped me with my daughter in her last semester of school. I was able to get her some of the things that I would not have been able to have gotten had I not received those pink thank you checks. So for that, Shauna, I would like to thank you for jumping on my page. I don't know how that happened, but thank you so much for introducing me to these wonderful products. And just like the young lady before me, I can go on and on and on, but I know there are plenty of people on this line that have testimonies as well. So thank you for allowing me to share.
And thank you so much, Diva, for sharing. And look, I know how it happened because I'm telling you, these products and this opportunity are spreading like wildfire. This company is only 5 years old, and before long, we will be a household name in every home all across the world. So, again, thank you so much, Major Diva Allen, for taking time out of your busy schedule to share with everyone today.
You are so very welcome, and I just love the way you say Major Diva Allen.
All right, Major Diva Allen, thank you so much, girl.
All right.
All right. Well, you guys have heard some phenomenal testimonies from people everywhere. And now it's your turn. It is your time to walk into your blessing. And wait just a minute, because I am going to provide you with today's special discount end-of-the-year password and the website. But remember earlier I told you that I was going to have to share with you about the Travel and Vacation Incentive Program. My husband and I were able to travel halfway around the world to Dubai, all expenses paid, by this company in November of last year. In March of this year, I took my 14-year-old son with me on a 7-day Western Caribbean cruise. We went to Jamaica, Haiti, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel, and when I tell you that was my very first cruise ever in life, and for it to be free was just the cherry on top, I'm telling you, it's just been a true blessing to be able to bless the lives of others by sharing such a special gift of health. And, you know, here at F3X, we have a proven system to help you to get reimbursed for your products. I know some people say that they don't have time to sell anything. You know, we're not selling anything but hope and opportunity. Hope and opportunities for a better life. And so as we get ready to move into a brand new year of 2015, I want to remind you guys that we are offering free products with your purchase today and tomorrow only. When the clock strikes 12 and it's 2015 on Thursday morning, Wednesday night, New Year's Eve, however you want to look at it, this deal will be gone. So you must take advantage of this opportunity of getting in on the biggest promotion of 2014. Now, with that, I want to provide you with today's special discount password. This is the password that you must get back in contact with the person who invited you to this call. Just let them know, that will let them know that you were on this call to hear all these testimonies, and then they will be in a position to take the second step with you in getting your order placed today. That password is NEW, N-E-W, new. It's time for a new you right now, before the new year. So definitely provide them with that password. Also, let me give you the website so that you can go online and fully research everything for yourself before you make that call to the person who invited you today. The website is www.S as in Frank, the number 3, the letter X as in X-ray, international.com. Again, that's S3X international.com. Check it out for yourself. You owe it to yourself to be a better you and just feel better about living life more abundantly. So, again, my name is Shauna Hightower. I want to remind you once more, be on the lookout for transformation parties happening in your area this evening, tonight. So also ask the person who invited you to this call where they're hosting a party or if they know of one in your local area. This has been a Freedom 3 exclusive, health freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. Sign off with your designated director and above team name, and Happy New Year in advance. You guys have a blessed day.
Transformation University.